Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're delving into a story that has long captivated and concerned true crime followers, the case of Gary Michael Hilton. Also known as the National Forest serial killer. For years, his name has been synonymous with a series of brutal crimes that shattered the peace of idyllic hiking trails across the southeastern United States. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. But recently, whispers and online speculation have emerged about a supposed new confession from Hilton, allegedly set for 2025. What could this mean? Is there any truth to it? Let's carefully unpack what we know and what remains purely in the realm of speculation. First, a bit of background to understand the gravity of this case. Gary Michael Hilton, born in 1946, was a drifter who spent much of his life on the fringes of society. He was described as a loner, often seen with his loyal dog, Dandy. But beneath this unassuming exterior was a predator who targeted hikers in the very places they sought solace and adventure. His reign of terror came to light in late 2007 and early 2008. The first case officially linked to him was that of 24-year-old Meredith Emerson. She went missing on New Year's Day 2008 while hiking with her dog on Blood Mountain in Georgia. Massive search operation ensued, and the public's attention was captured. Witnesses recalled seeing an older man with a dog on the trail, which eventually led investigators to Hilton. When they found him, he attempted to clean his van with bleach, a clear sign he was trying to destroy evidence. Hilton eventually led authorities to Meredith's body in exchange for taking the death penalty off the table in Georgia. He was sentenced to life in prison. But the investigation was far from over. Authorities began connecting the dots to other unsolved disappearances in national forests. One of those was the case of Cheryl Dunlap, a 46-year-old nurse from Florida. She went missing in December 2007 in the Apalachicola National Forest. Her vehicle was found abandoned, and her remains were later discovered in a remote area. Evidence, including ATM withdrawals using her card, pointed directly at Hilton. He was later convicted for this crime in Florida and sentenced to death. The pattern of disappearances continued to point toward Hilton. In North Carolina, investigators revisited the case of John and Irene Bryant, an elderly couple who went missing in October 2007 while hiking in the Pisgah National Forest. Irene's body was found by a hunter, but John remained missing. Hilton had used the couple's bank card, linking him to their disappearance. He was eventually indicted for their murders and confessed, leading authorities to John's remains. In his confession for these crimes, he received another life sentence. So, with convictions in Georgia, Florida, and North Carolina, and with sentences of life and death, the legal story of Gary Michael Hilton seemed to be closed. He is currently on death row in Florida, an aging inmate whose story serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers that can lurk in unexpected places. This brings us to the recent buzz about a 2025 new confession. The idea is tantalizing. Could Hilton be responsible for even more unsolved cases? Over the years, law enforcement agencies in various states have looked at him as a person of interest in other disappearances that fit his pattern. Cases like that of Rosanna Miliani, who vanished in North Carolina in 2005, or Michael Scott Lewis, who disappeared in Florida in 2007, have been mentioned in connection to Hilton, though no official charges were ever filed. The theory behind a potential new confession is that as he ages on death row, Hilton might want to unburden himself, or perhaps trade information for small prison comforts or a different kind of notoriety. It's a common trope in true crime, the aging killer who finally decides to reveal all their secrets. However, and this is the most crucial part, as of right now, there is absolutely no official confirmation of any upcoming confession from Gary Michael Hilton in 2025. We have scoured news archives, official law enforcement statements, and court records. There are no press releases, no scheduled interviews, and no legal filings that suggest a new confession is on the horizon. The entire 2025 confession narrative appears to be a product of online forums, social media discussions, and speculative YouTube comments. It's easy to see how such a rumor starts. A few people wonder what if, and that speculation gets repeated until it's mistaken for a fact. It's a testament to the enduring and settling nature of Hilton's crimes. We want answers. We want closure for the families of other missing persons whose cases share similarities. The idea of a final confession that solves these cold cases is a powerful one. But it's our responsibility to separate fact from fiction. While it's not impossible that Hilton could one day decide to talk, the 2025 date seems to be completely arbitrary. A creation of internet speculation. We must be cautious about spreading information that hasn't been verified, especially when it involves such a sensitive topic and could give false hope to families who are still searching for answers. So, what's the takeaway? The confirmed story of Gary Michael Hilton is already one of immense tragedy and a stark warning. His crimes changed the way many people view the safety of our natural parks and forests. The speculation about a future confession highlights our collective desire for justice and resolution in the face of unsolved mysteries. It shows that even years later, the impact of his actions still resonates deeply. We will, of course, keep a close watch on this case. If any credible information emerges about a new confession or any developments, we will be sure to bring it to you with the facts fully verified. But for now, the story of the 2025 confession is just that, a story, a piece of online lore that has grown out of the dark legacy Hilton left behind. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this complex and cautionary tale. It's a reminder to always be critical thinkers and to seek out verified sources. If you found this discussion insightful, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into compelling stories. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.